Good evening, guys. Welcome to the second training module for the property finder position. I hope everybody's having a good week and beginning of a good weekend. We're going to go ahead and dive right into this training module. Yesterday, we went over how to locate homeowners' numbers off of the list that I send you guys and using being verified. And today, we're just going to go over two things, mainly how to find people who are wanting to sell their properties on Craigslist, and then also how to generate leads using Craigslist. So we're just going to go ahead and jump right in. Now, first things first, you all should have this. I've emailed all of you from Craigslist, or you guys emailed me from Craigslist, so I'm assuming that you guys have this, but you got to have a Craigslist account. And so if you have a Craigslist account, great. You don't have to set anything up. All you have to do is go right to real estate for sale right there. Once you've clicked on real estate for sale, you want to make sure that you switch this tab right here to real estate by owner, because we want to get to the person who actually owns the property. We don't want to go to the realtor. Then from there, we're going to make this list a little bit more specific. We're going to do 50,000 to 200,000. Then we're going to go to housing type, house, we're going to update the search. And voila. Now, what I try to do, well, I guess we can do newest. Sometimes what I want to do is I adjust this to price, so I can see the lowest to the highest. Right. Here's something in Kentucky. This is posted on December 3rd. So sometimes you get to, by filtering this out like this, it allows you to be able to, or allows me to be able to search for the cheapest to the highest, and get rid of all the houses that have already been rehabbed and they're just trying to sell it on Craigslist for retail prices. But we're going to go ahead and use newest right now because that's also a good place to start too. So with that being said, these are the things that you want to look for. These are the things you don't want to look for. All right. So this right here, are you ready to buy a new home? This person here this question implies that he's looking for somebody who wants to live in the house. Now, we don't want to live in the house. We just want the house itself so we can sell it to somebody else. So this more than likely has been updated. If you go to the pictures, look at that. All updated. Some off of HGTV right here. Right, so we don't want this house because he's already bought it at a low price, renovated it, rehabbed it, and now he's trying to flip it. All right, so we don't want those. What we want is houses like these. Right, so this one is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath in downtown Dallas, $59,000. Or excuse me, 5 minutes from downtown Dallas, $59,000. Here's another one, $99,000. Looks like this one's been, it was either kept up or the outside wasn't renovated, if anything. All right, Grand Prairie. Yeah, stuff like this. This is what we're looking for. Houses that haven't been updated, houses that we can purchase right off the bat and, and fix them and, flip them, all that good stuff. But so what you want to do, once you've seen a listing like this, you want to click on it. And I'm going to give you the criteria that you want to use when assessing this stuff. But you want to click on it, read briefly. So excellent investment house, no liens, no debt. I just skipped the whole line. debt to the bank, house need repair, interior need paint replaced, carpet, yada yada yada. This is the selling, so 60,000 is the selling price. If interested, just text and make appointment to be able to look at the house. Oh, and then he starts repeating what he's saying in Spanish, looks like. So this would be a good person to text and call. All right, there's his number right there. Go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and text him and call him, but pretty much just want to keep it real simple again. Like yesterday, hey, I noticed that you had this house on Craigslist, and I just got a couple of questions for you. If you have a moment, if I can have a moment of your time, I just want to ask some questions about the property. You're gonna go through your list. If it meets the criteria, you're gonna send it my way. I'm going to go ahead and reach out to the person, try to see if I can get this under contract and get all this stuff taken care of. Once that happens, there's money in your pocket. So, but this is ultimately what you're going to be looking for. Now, if you notice, when I was reading through this, I skimmed through this whole thing because I don't care about all this information right here. This is needless information to me. All I care about is this right here, the price, and a bunch of other stuff that he hasn't talked about. So that's why we're going to be giving him a call. I also care about the pictures, right? These pictures are terrible, and I guarantee you he only shot 3 from the outside because the inside looks even worse, which is not bad. That's okay for us. But with that being said, this is somebody that I'm going to be going ahead and calling. Excuse me, tongue-tied there. But that's one person. Then you want to go to the next person, and the next person, and the next person. I'm just going to go ahead and save this guy for later. There we go. And then you want to go to the next one. Here's Grand Prairie. This guy has, oh, we already skimmed through his pictures. Please do not email me. I will not respond. Wow. At least he's honest. So, well, he left his number. So, again, nice off-market fix or rental in Vista Grande Estates of Grand Prairie. Updated homes in this area are currently selling for this right here. So he wants, he wants this amount right here. These houses are selling for this, 123. So what's that? About $5,000. And I'm just gonna give you a quick, rundown on what I'm looking at right here. This guy wants $117,000. Well, let's call it $18,000, right? 118. Excuse me, $118,000, right? That's what he wants. These houses are selling for about 123, right? So what is that? Roughly about a $5,000 difference. Now, here's the issue that I have with this. He's saying that he wants to sell for this. He wants, he's telling me I can probably sell it, flip it for that. And if you look at these pictures, look at that. Look at the doors. This looks like there's tape right here. So that means we're going to have to paint. All right. Nothing's updated in the kitchen. So we're going to have to fix that up. You got tire. I don't know what this room is, but it might be a den or something. But you got tires sitting in there. You got all this equipment sitting in there. So that the floor is on. Yeah, it had to be in den because this is the garage right here. But there's a lot of crap in here that we're gonna have to fix. All right, excuse me. There's a lot of stuff in here that we're gonna have to fix, and ultimately that's gonna cost at least a good I would say $10,000 to $15,000, more than likely, depending upon the damage. Right? He didn't even show what the foundation looks like, none of that stuff. And so, if he's saying that houses are current, and that here's the thing, he's saying houses in this updated homes, right, in this area currently selling for this. Well, that lets me know that I'm gonna have to update this house. Now, I'm gonna show you what, if anybody's watched HGTV, then, and I'm only going over this that way. On some of these, you don't really have to waste your time. But if anybody's ever, watched HGTV, then you know what an update looks like, right? It looks like this guy's house right here. All right, all of this stuff. Now, this isn't $2,000, what he did. If you're a contractor, then you probably know what I'm talking about. It's at least on the minimum if you're doing very minimal. I'm talking about very minimal, 5,000. If you're having to do a lot, which is what I'm thinking, you're looking at about 10 to 15, probably closer to 15,000, depending on the area. So 15 to really $25,000. And then if you're doing a whole lot, then you're looking at 30 to 40,000 in renovations. Now his house didn't look like that. It looked like it may. The rule of thumb for me is to always estimate about $15,000 in repairs. If I'm under, that's good. If I'm over, then it sucks. But generally I think that 15,000 is the sweet spot. So for him to say that he's selling it for this, where was that guy at? Right there. There it is. For this amount, right? For again, I'm rounding up, for $18,000. Renovations being $15,000, I'm gonna be over. I'm gonna end up being in the red if I even try to purchase it at this amount. So guess what? When we call him, we're gonna keep it. I'm not saying that you want to be rude or anything like that, but we're gonna be short and sweet. Sir, I saw your ad on Craigslist, and I'm a home. We buy houses, cash, 10 days. I just want to speak with you. First of all, I just want to find out, are you willing to come down on this price? Right? If they say yes, bam, then you keep talking to them. We're going to use the criteria. We're going to use the checklist. If he says no, you say, okay, well, if you don't mind me asking, why wouldn't you come down on this price? Because I noticed that you listed this price at this. You said that the houses are going for another number. Where are you getting that number from? And then you want to dig a little bit. If they don't want to hear, if they don't want you to dig into their issues, or if they're an investor who just doesn't want to come down because they don't know what they're doing, then again, just say, okay, well, thank you for your time, and you have a good day, right? Then you move on. But that is the long and short of it. That's pretty much how you want to find, or this is what you do to find people, right? Because what we're looking for is anybody who's trying to sell a house. The list I send you is going to have people in pre-foreclosure who need to sell their house quickly. Craigslist is generally going to have people, investors really, who are trying to sell their houses quickly as well, mainly because they made a bad investment. And it's my job to go into that bad investment and make it a good one for myself and you guys. So that's how you do that. Now, how do you get people to call you? Well, what you do here is you go to, got to go back. We're going to go to post to classifieds. Now, this is where a lot of your time is going to be spent in the morning. Well, I can't say a lot, but you got to be consistent with this process. Because what you're going to be doing is you're going to be posting things to 3 different areas: housing offered, housing wanted, and service offered. All right. Obviously, housing wanted and housing offered are directly connected to real estate. Right. That's implied in the title. Service offered isn't. But if you click on it, there's real estate services right there. All right. And so what you want to do once you click on these 3 again, you want to click on, you're going to go through, you're going to post 3 times, all right, 2 times a day. So you're going to post 3 times, 2 times a day, morning, afternoon, morning, night, however you want to mix it up. I try to do morning, afternoon, that way when people are coming back from work, they're seeing the ads, or when they're at work, they're seeing the ads, whatever it is, they're seeing the ads. Now, real estate services, once you've clicked on that, want to click Dallas, and you're going to keep it real short and sweet. I'm going to send you guys this template, but we buy houses, oops, this boy, buy houses cash 14 days. Bam. All right. Go to your postal code 75. And then what I ended up doing was, see if I still got it. Bam, I do. I ended up taking another guy's post and then just updating it. And so this just goes to show that, you know how when in school your plagiarism was a bad thing? Well, in the real world, it's not, depending upon when you're doing it, right? So I do this so I can get a good template, because I don't want to have to spend 15 minutes trying to figure out the best words to say. And so again, I'm going to be emailing you this template, but this is pretty much all it's going to say. I pay cash for houses. If you're going through any issues and need to sell your house for cash quickly, give me a call or shoot me an email. Shoot me a text. Give me a call / text. Give me a call or send me a text. See, I'm spending too much time doing this already. Send me a text or send me an email. All right, so again, just give me a call, send me a text or email. Send me an email. And then if you're going through a divorce or having financial issues, going through a divorce, comma, defaulted on your bankruptcy, or having financial issues, we can help. Pre-foreclosure, tired of the real estate properties, pre-foreclosures, foreclosures. Can't keep up with your rental properties. Any issues? You need cash quick for your house? We can help. Fast closing, we pay all closing costs. We don't do that. Fast closing, no hassle. There we go. That's simple as that. So once you've done that, I'm going to unclick that. You're going to go to continue. So what I ended up doing for an image, you want to have a house image in there. It's always pretty good to have one, but I just Googled one or Binged one. Got one that looked like, I don't know if you can see it. Where is it? House. And I just got one that looked like something in Texas. And I just put it in there. Done with images. And then publish it. And that's all there is to it. There you go. Like I said, all you're going to be doing is just doing that 3 times. You're going to be posting, in 3 different areas 2 times a day. And then you can destructure, when you post it. But posting it in the 3 areas makes your net bigger, so that more people are able to see what you do, and they can give you a call. So pretty much all I got for you guys today. Again, just like yesterday, if you have any questions, give me a call or send me a text or email. Jason, I got your email. It was a really busy day today, so I'm texting you. I'm going to be emailing you my contact information. And so hope you guys have a wonderful evening. The new year is coming up, so I hope you guys have a wonderful new year. And good night.